General Hospital Lulu and Dante's weird vibes explain. Amid all the characters coming and going on General Hospital, viewers have seen a recent reunion between Lulu and Dante on the soap. However, recent storylines have created strange vibes between the two. With Lulu and Dante considered one of the soap's super couples, fans are wondering what this could mean for the pair. The couple has seen divorce, children, and even a coma on General Hospital. Lulu is the daughter of one of the soap's most famous super couples, Luke and Laura Spencer. Over the years, she would become part of a super couple of her own through her relationship with Dante. The two, however, the couple have certainly had their ups and downs. They initially got married in 2011, only to divorce in early 2016. They remarried later that same year, only to divorce again in 2019. Together, they also share one biological child, Rocco Falconeri, who was born through surrogacy. Recent events on the show have seen the two reunite, following Lulu waking up from a coma after a liver donation. Despite the end of their marriage, the two still had feelings for each other, with Lulu confessing her feelings to Dante before her accident. As noted by Coming Soon, their initial reunion even reflected their complicated relationship. Lulu tried to jump in Dante's arms, only to trip. However, Dante caught her. A trip to Prague could ultimately prove disastrous for the super couple. Since her return, Lulu also sought to reunite with Charlotte, her daughter, with Valentine. Thanks to this, she and Dante ventured to Prague in the hopes of finding her and binging her home. However, this move proved dangerous. When the sound of a gunshot spurred Charlotte and Valentine to escape, Lulu accused Dante of letting them run away. In effect, Lulu blames Dante for losing her daughter. Soon, further conflict developed with deciding on what to do next. Dante wanted to go through the proper authorities, while Lulu was primarily determined to get Charlotte. Ultimately, these conflicts are creating cold vibes between the super couple, causing the two to start avoiding one another. As the couple has had their fair share of troubles with their relationship before, time will tell if the two will manage to find a resolution. Have you been following Lulu and Dante's story on General Hospital? What do you think will happen to the couple as the story goes on? Make sure you come back to TV Shows Ace for all the latest TV and celebrity news. Soap operas are famous for their slow burns, second chances, and couples who can't seem to escape each other no matter how many years or tragedies pass. General Hospital fans know this better than anyone, and no couple represents this phenomenon more clearly than Lulu Spencer and Dante Falconeri. Whether you're a long-time watcher or a recent fan, you've probably noticed it. That strange, lingering energy between them. Even when they're not together, even when circumstances make romance impossible, something remains. It's complicated. It's bittersweet. And at times, it's downright weird. So what exactly is going on with Lulu and Danny's vibes? Let's break it down. 1. A love story built on foundations and fault lines. First, you have to understand where Lulu and Dante started. Their relationship wasn't just a love at first sight fantasy. It was built on friendship, trust, and some very real struggles. Dante was an undercover cop when they met. Lulu was feisty and full of life, the daughter of Luke Spencer and Laura Weber, two soap legends known for their own wild, complicated romance. Their early connection felt organic. They challenged each other. They made each other better. But they also faced enormous pressure, from Dante's secrets to Lulu's insecurities and family baggage. Their bond was tested by betrayal, misunderstandings, and outside threats, basically the holy trinity of soap opera drama. By the time they officially became a couple, they had already survived a gauntlet of issues that would destroy most relationships. That deep foundation never completely disappeared, even when life pulled them apart. To the tragedy of Lulu's coma. Perhaps the biggest, most literal reason for the weirdness is Lulu's coma. In late 2020, after years of on and off drama, Lulu was critically injured in an explosion and fell into a coma. She was moved to a long-term care facility, effectively written off the show following actress M. Ryland's departure. But here's the thing, Lulu wasn't killed off. In soap opera logic, death is rarely permanent, but a coma is a promise. It says, "We're not done yet." Lulu's existence hangs over Dante, even when she's physically absent. And that creates a strange emotional limbo. He's trying to move on, but the love of his life is technically still alive. This tension bleeds into every scene involving Dante's personal life. No matter how much he tries to find happiness elsewhere, fans feel that he's never fully free. And neither are we. 3. Dante's struggles with moving on. After Lulu's accident, Dante didn't exactly rush into new romance. In fact, he floundered for a while. He struggled with guilt, depression, PTSD, all while trying to raise their son, Rocco. Eventually, Dante did begin to form new relationships, his bond with Sam McCall being the most prominent. But these new dynamics always seem slightly haunted. Like there's a ghost at the table no one can talk about. Whenever Dante is being tender with Sam, there's an undercurrent of sadness. Viewers know, and Dante knows, that part of his heart still belongs to Lulu. It's not even intentional. It's just a reality that seeps into every smile, every kiss, every conflicted glance. 4. Soap opera rules. No endgame is ever final. In the world of soap operas, especially one as rich as General Hospital, you learn to never say never. Couples can divorce, remarry, have amnesia, come back from the dead, and still find their way back to each other. The weird vibes between Dante and Lulu persist because deep down, fans and writers alike know their story isn't over. Even if Dante is committed elsewhere, even if Lulu remains off-screen, there's a cosmic TBD hanging over them. It's not just nostalgia, it's narrative design. Soap operas thrive on unfinished business. And make no mistake, Lulu and Dante have a lot of unfinished business. 5. Chemistry you can't manufacture. Another part of the equation is simple chemistry. Rylan Lulu and Dominic Samprogna Dante had one of those rare on-screen dynamics that feel effortlessly real. Their banter, their longing stares, their hurt, it all rang true. Even when storylines sometimes veered into melodrama, this is General Hospital after all, their performances stayed grounded. That's not something that can be recreated easily. Now, even in Dante's scenes without Lulu, that loss of spark is palpable. It's not a fault of the other actors or new pairings. It's just a testament to how rare and authentic Lulu and Dante's connection was. You can't write that away. And audiences don't forget. 6. The shadow of what could have been. Lastly, there's the fantasy factor. Fans were robbed of the natural evolution of Lulu and Dante's story. There were so many roads left unexplored. Reconciliation, remarriage, raising Rocco as a united front, facing middle-age crises together, maybe even more children. Instead, their story was frozen in time mid-sentence. That creates a strange tension every time Dante's personal life progresses. Instead of feeling like a full circle moment, it feels like a side quest, like a what-if path the writers are exploring until the main journey resumes. We don't know if Lulu will ever come back, but until she does or until the show definitively closes that chapter, the ghost of what could have been will always loom large. Conclusion. It's not just you. The vibes are real. If you felt a strange unease every time Dante flirts with someone new, or a bittersweet pang whenever Lulu's name is mentioned, you're not imagining it. Lulu and Dante's connection transcends normal soap opera tropes. It was built on years of storytelling, powerful performances, real-world circumstances like actor exits, and a collective yearning for closure. In short, it's messy, it's complicated, it's General Hospital at its finest. And until Lulu wakes up, until Dante finally confronts the full depth of his heart, those weird vibes aren't going anywhere. In fact, they might just be the point. Word count, ~11. Would you also like a shorter version too?